appreciate you letting us come out here, man. I'm standing here with James Murchison, a young entrepreneur, CEO of Backstabbers Clothing. He gave us the honor of letting us come out here and see how he does what he does and what goes on, on a daily basis for actually owning a company. So that's what we're gonna let y'all know about today. So how old were you when you first started Backstabbers Clothing?
I was 25. It was about this time last year.
Only a year, so it's been around for a year.
Only been a year.
What's the story and the whole concept behind the whole clothing line?
Okay, basically, I fell out with some childhood friends that I grew up with or whatnot. Fell out with them around the same time I was at the house. You know what I'm saying? Going through my sneaker wardrobe and whatnot, trying to figure out I don't got nothing to match with the shoes that I love. And I was like, man, I wish I could start making something to match them. You know what I'm saying? So I started researching Letterman jackets, and I was looking at the website, and it was like, it's not that hard. You know, make a Letterman jacket. It's telling you what to do. Come up with one that's gotta be right, form fitting and everything like that. And then at the next kind of paragraph, it said that starting your own clothing line isn't hard. It was like, just come up with a name that's timeless, spans over generations, and something everybody can relate to. So I was reading that at the same time I was sitting talking to my girlfriend, and I was like, yeah, man, they just some backstabbers. And I look back at the computer, look back at her, look back at the computer, and it all just
smiling in your face. All the time they wanna take your place, the backstabbers. Backstabbers, they smiling in your face. All the time they wanna take your place, the backstabbers. Backstabbers. All you fellas who have someone and you really care, then it's all
just click. Why don't I make a clothing line to match all the sneakers I love and call it Backstabber?
Alright. So even though that's when the idea happened, I guess you could say it kind of stemmed from your love of sneakers, correct?
Correct.
And how long have you been involved with the sneaker game?
Man, I can remember. Since way back when, I had Jordans when I was young, you know what I'm saying, the booties, everybody had those. And then when it came time where I could start buying them myself, I spent my last.
I'm a sneakerhead myself, and that's really what led me to your company, is because being a sneakerhead, I connected with the clothing line because it stemmed from something that I love, but not a lot of people pay attention to that demographic. So being a sneakerhead, what's your favorite pair, hands down?
Hands down, my favorite pair, hands down, has to be my favorite Jordan. I love white and red. The 6s are actually my favorite Jordan. The Olympics, defining moments, you know what I'm saying? Oreos,
Timeless.
The infrareds, the varsities, I love them. I love the 6s, you know what I'm saying? And white and red being my favorite color. I fought hard to get these, man. I dropped a lot of money on them, I haven't even worn them. They're still brand new. Probably won't ever wear them. Probably gonna get another pair just to wear.
Oh man, shoes are meant to be worn, man.
That's why I'm gonna get another pair to wear. But not those, not those.
So the love for the shoes led you into creating this product, which is really a niche market. So how do you differentiate yourself from other types of competitors who really try to sell clothing geared for people who love shoes?
I'll never jeopardize my clothing line just for something, because to make somebody else like it, you know what I'm saying? It's something I put my heart into. I'm never gonna make anything that I'm not gonna wear.
So you keep it true to yourself?
I keep it true to myself, the message that I'm trying to deliver, my beliefs, you know what I'm saying? I support President Obama 100%. I got a couple shirts coming out for him. If you're a Republican and you don't like it, don't buy it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Hove and Diddy both lost control of Rockaware and Sean John. They got too big, it got big, and they just started thinking about this, thinking about that, worrying about music and other stuff. They didn't have their hand on what was going on in their own company. And that's when all the crazy colored shirts started coming out, attacking stuff that you didn't want to wear started coming out. You know
stuff that wasn't reflective of how they started.
Yeah, when Rockaware first started, when Sean John first started, everybody liked it. But they grew big and they didn't keep control of their company. I'm never gonna let it get too big. I've had people try to buy me out, people offer me deals, they want percentages of my company. But no, I wanna stay true to me. As it grows, I'll grow with it, and I'll have people around me helping me out if needs be, but I'm never gonna let it get too big for me. You know what I'm saying? I keep it true to what I love, what I like, and I think that's what differentiates me from other people. And I don't have another job. This is all I have. This is what I do. I wake up, I eat, breathe, I sleep, Backstabber. If something's going on with clothing, I'm trying to be there. the local rappers in the area, the local basketball players in the area and stuff like that. I'm trying to get my gear to everybody. They like it. They see the message. It's a message behind it too. That's the other thing. A lot of these other clothing lines, there's no message behind it. You know what I'm saying?
It's just what they think is hot for the moment.
Yeah. There's no message behind it. There's no story behind it. I got a story behind it, and it's real. It's something everybody can relate to. We all know somebody that's either stabbed somebody or we've been stabbed before. You know what I'm saying? Something everybody can relate to. Just like the song says, they're smiling in your face all the time. They're gonna take your place. The backstab.
So how long does it take to actually take a thought and actually bring it into fruition as far as a garment, whether it be a t-shirt or a wallet or even a wristband? How long does it take to actually think about it and then bring it to reality?
That's a good question. With t-shirts, I'll sit down, I'll sketch up something. I just have ideas. I'm laying in bed. I never sleep. I'm always awake. Even if I'm sleeping, I'm dreaming about something. I wake up and I just say, let me draw this down real quick. I write it down. For a perfect example is I do it for my city t-shirt. I did it for the Jordan 4s, the one you bought. I was laying in bed one night, about 3 o'clock in the morning. I woke up, I gotta do something for the 4s. What should I do? And I was listening to certain songs, and I was like, do it for my city. I think it was Jeezy.
Yeah.
And I was like, do it for my city. And I was like, yeah, I gotta do something. I gotta do something. That's a perfect analogy right there. And I drew it up. And I said, okay, I gotta have cement in there somewhere. So we did the ground as a cement. Threw the logo of the skyline in there, and then when I do it 4, we changed the number, the number 4
to the
Roman numeral 4 to match the Jordan. You know what I'm saying? I drew it up. I sent it out to my artist. He was up. He doesn't sleep either. He sent it right back to me. We worked out the design. 2 more designs later, boom, we had a finished product. I woke up there. When I finally went to sleep, I woke up about 8 in the morning. I put it online. That's the other thing I like to do. Jordan Brand doesn't ask us what they like. You know what I'm saying? They just put it out. With me, I get on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all the sneaker websites.
Digital media.
And I did exactly. I give it to the consumer, and I say, what do y'all think about this design for the 4s? They're like, oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. The only negative feedback I got on that shirt was that, can you put everybody's different skyline in there? So I couldn't do that. Exactly. I had to just do one skyline. A lot of Charlotte people said, can you put the Charlotte skyline in there? I'm like, if I do that, I gotta put the New York skyline, I gotta put the Raleigh skyline, I gotta put St. Louis in there, I gotta put Miami in there. So I gotta stick with one. I just went with New York for the simple fact that that's one everybody recognizes, you know what I'm saying? So I went with that. But throughout the whole process, it'll probably take me maybe 3 days to get it from paper to my artist, get him to send me the file back, get it to the screen printer, and get some shirts done. 3 to 5 business days.